I just want you guys to know when this was all over yesterday, I think I slept like 18 hours. I was like awake and then I fell back asleep. Okay, this is so embarrassing. Today, I was still really tired. I think it's because like everything just came crashing down on me. I was using reserve energy to do everything until WrestleTuber was over. And then I actually started hibernating. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a very embarrassing story. It's not even a story, but it's so embarrassing. It's a little TMI. I'll just... I have to let you guys know how tired I was. Please do not laugh at me. Never mind. You guys will laugh at me regardless. You know, it's okay. I woke up today. I was so tired from everything that I didn't even eat dinner yesterday. I just like went to sleep. I woke up and then I was like, okay, I should get something to eat. I don't remember what time I woke up. I just know like it's today, it's morning. I wasn't really hungry at that time, but I was like, I should get something to eat because I didn't have dinner. I might as well eat like brunch or something. I went to the bathroom and I went back to bed because I used up all my energy. That's when you know I was very tired. I still am. I'm pretty sure after this stream, I'm gonna go take a nap again just to like recharge my battery. I think it was a success. I think WrestleTuber was a huge success. Well, I don't know if I should say huge success. WrestleTuber did go as how I wanted and beyond that. I think you guys, every single one of you guys enjoyed WrestleTuber and like all the nice surprises and everything. You do know all of it was like AI. Everything was controlled by AI, the wrestlers. I don't know how we were so lucky with the AI because some of you guys were like, oh, Doki, you purposely made Yusan's wrestler overpowered as hell. Beto was gonna lose no matter what. No, actually, it was the same. I told them to make it the same stat. I was like, it has to be the same as everybody else. So I have no idea how the Beto got smacked so hard that he died outside of the ring. Like, both Yusan and Beto are getting belts sent over. It was originally planned because people were like, no, Beto lost this. It's not fair. Wrestling's not fair, baby. Welcome to WWE. This is what like we're missing in the NA, like not just NA, but I'll say like because you know, so we had like Europeans joining WrestleTuber, people from Asia joining WrestleTuber. I feel like this is what we're missing in the English side, in the like Western VTuber scene, with events that unite different companies, different fan bases, indies, corporate. It has always been on my roadmap to have something that was open to like, different companies. I was really happy to be able to do it. By the way, for those who don't know, this whole event was practically almost solely ran by me, including me running the OBS and everything because I wanted to see if I could do it, and then I also wanted to see like how should this be done in a way. I think like next year when I do WrestleTuber 2025 again, I'm definitely gonna give it to another person to run the OPS so that it's less scuffed. But like now that I know how it should go, at least I can like direct it better in a better way in terms of like, oh, okay, I've done this before, then I know how like this should go, how to do the scenes and everything, how to do the swaps, especially when I'm running like new programs and stuff with like guest caster and everything. Like, I was just figuring stuff out on how the whole stream was gonna be like. Now that I know how to do it myself, then like me telling someone else to do it and like controlling it, definitely easier because like, I know how it can be done, you know, instead of like putting images on live. Like you're like, who's next? And then there's a fucking giant picture that's like leaking out to other scenes and then have to resize it live. That's not gonna happen anymore. For next year, it's not, we won't be resizing images live. At least like I have a better vision on how things are gonna go. Oh yeah, before I talk more about WrestleTuber, I also really want to talk about Anime North. I talked about this during the panel, so those who were there at Anime North will remember what I said then. I almost like had a panic attack before it started because I thought there was only 10 people that had shown up. So basically, the staff was like, oh, we're gonna let people in now. And I was like, okay. And then literally only 10 people walked in. I was like, oh. I mean, I guess. And then I waited. I was like, oh, maybe, you know, only 10 people were there early. And then I was just like, that's okay, Doki. You're so silly if you think there's that many people that are gonna see you. And then 3 minutes later, more people started showing up. But then it went from 10 to like 30. So I was like, oh, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. 30 people is a lot better. And then literally on at 8:30, when the panel was supposed to start, suddenly 600 people started fucking getting into the room. Oh my god. I was like, what happened? Were all of you just late? Because like the maximum amount was 600. There was a lot of people outside. Apparently staff had to give like tickets or something to like make sure you guys don't go above the fire hazard. There were a lot of people actually lining up, but then they had to give like wristbands or something. Oh my god, it was so much work. I got a lot of like assets and stuff. The 4 hours before my Apex tournament, I was just like putting all the OBS stuff together that last minute because I got all my assets the day before. I was originally gonna take a nap and then do everything and then take another nap before the tournament, but I ended up sleeping. I think like 3 to 4 hours before the Apex tournament, I was just compiling everything as fast as I can. After the Apex tournament was over, I had to still set up stuff for the WrestleTuber things, and I'm like, oh my god, I was like regretting the choice of doing everything myself at that moment. I was like, why did I do all this myself? Why? Really fun thing about it is just seeing all the friendships being formed as well. Seeing like people who normally don't interact with each other suddenly are like really close friends just from WrestleTuber. We already saw like so many friendships being formed from other VTubers. People are now like close friends. They're like following each other and hanging out and stuff like that. I thought it was like really nice to see. I'm very tired. But like, you know, the Discord, the info, it was just me typing like thousands of words, like trying to make sure everything was organized and making sure like everything was okay. And after every day, I had like a schedule for the casters and the wrestlers to be like, okay, you guys show up this time. Bracket 2, you show up this time. Bracket 3, you show up. This will be the estimated time to show up. We are rotating casters, and this is how the casting rotation will be going. These 2 casters will be here. These 2 casters will be casting these matches. And then it was like I had to like figure out the plans and everything. The one thing I forgot to do was show the gamer sub codes for everybody. I didn't want to like, you know, just be like, oh, just use my code, because like, you know, they gave up their time and everything, and I forgot to put it on stream. That's why I tweeted it out, because I forgot to put it on stream. You have to make your entire day open because you don't know when you're supposed to leave, like when you're done. Because like, you know, those who are part of the tournament, they don't know if they're gonna make it to day 2, so they have to make sure their entire schedule for day 2 was opened, you know. So there was that, and like a huge shout out to everybody for participating. But I just remember something I forgot to say about the Yusan things. Like Yusan found out about WrestleTuber the moment I announced it, and then they sent me a message in support too, and they're like, oh my gosh, like Doki, like I'm so proud of you for organizing this. And then I was like, you know what, Yusan, you have to be there. You have to be a surprise guest and to be the fucking coming in with the steel chair. The classic WWE twist.